In the news recently, real estate guru Barbara Corcoran said, if you are renting now, don't wait for mortgages to come down, buy now. Is she right? Is it really the best time to buy a house? And what's going to happen next year? I've dived deep into the housing market predictions for 2024 from Zillow, Redfin CEO Glenn Kelman, and also studied the 2024 forecast from the California Association of Realtors, and I'm going to give it to you straight. Okay, getting right to it. In a recent interview, Barbara Corcoran from CNBC said, don't count on 3% mortgages coming back. It's not going to happen. Buy something now if you can. If you continue to wait out the market, which is what many people are doing, you're wrong. That's what she said. The minute that rates come down, everyone is going to be coming back into the market. And she said you will pay a lot more for that house. So if you have any way of getting cash together and getting into the market and buying a house, buy now. She also said it is tempting to stay in the rental market because your rental monthly payments are going to be less than a mortgage payment, but just don't do it. Buy a house now. That's what she said. Hey, real quick, I'm Jade in San Diego County, and this channel is all about keeping you informed of the housing market and also everything related to the selling process, whether you're a first-time home buyer or it's been a minute since you sold a house. So if you find any value in this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, so I know to make more videos like this. Okay, getting back to the 2024 housing predictions, there's been a lot of buzz about a housing crash, and if you're hoping for that, sorry to break it to you, it's not going to happen. It all goes back to supply and demand. So while in the 2008 Great Recession, home prices fell by almost 50%, that had a lot to do with an oversupply of houses on the market. And as you can see in this graph, the red bars show that there was over 10 months supply in houses that were available for market. So now compare that to in recent years, since 2020, you can see that housing supply was 3 months and now it's down to 2.5. So that's a third right now of the amount of houses on the market compared to 2008. So technically right now we're in a seller's market, and in a balanced market would be 5 to 6 months worth of supply, as opposed to a buyer's market, which is more than that. Now looking at Zillow economists, they are predicting for next year that there will be more options for buyers, and it will just be a touch more affordable to own a home. But that's not saying it's going to be super affordable, because as you know, mortgage rates hit an all-time high this year in late October, clocking in just over 8% for a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, according to Mortgage News Daily. So that was the highest in more than 2 decades. In the last few weeks, it has come down. For November, it dropped down, and in December, it dropped down even more sharply. And right now, we're sitting at 6.7%. As far as mortgage rates are concerned, the experts are saying it's not going to get any higher, and we have already peaked. And how much will they improve in 2024? Well, despite mortgage rates hitting a 4-month low, the federal funds rate, which is currently at 5.5% and indirectly affects the mortgage market. The feds have indicated that they will be lowering the rate 3 to 6 times more in the coming year. So that is great news. And so how much will this affect mortgage rates? I don't have the answer to that question, but looks like they will be coming down and at least staying in the 6% range. And buying a home will still be expensive, according to Redfin. The median home price in California went up by 8.5% compared to last year. And right now, the median home price sits at $795,100 as of November 2023. It was the least affordable home buying year in over a decade. On average, the total number of homes has gone down 7.4%. So there were 18,689 homes sold last month, down from 20,184 sold in November last year for all of California. And more locally in San Diego, a detached single-family home Last year's median price was $910,000, and this year it increased to $935,000. And also days on market increased from 18 days to 25 days. And the total number of closed homes in San Diego for the year so far has gone from 20,000 last year to just under 15,000 this year, which is a 2.7% decrease. And how many buyers are out there looking? Well, buyer sentiment is still record lows. It all comes down to housing affordability, and I'm sure you are aware interest rates play a huge part on how much it costs to buy a home. At the beginning of the pandemic a few years ago, a $800,000 house at 3% mortgage rate, the monthly mortgage payment would be $3,200, whereas compared to now, an $800,000 house at 6.7%, 30-year fixed rate mortgage would come in at $4,700. That's $1,500 more per month. That definitely makes affordability difficult for a lot of buyers. So what's the big picture for 2024? According to the California Association of Realtors, the worst is over for inflation, and they say that mortgage rates have peaked and it is likely behind us. And overall price growth will slowly continue to grow. From the National Association of Realtors, Lawrence Yun said retreating mortgage rates will bring more buyers and sellers to the market and get Americans moving again. He also predicted that home sales will rise by almost 15% next year. New listings will increase and housing sales will kickstart the year. Buyers could re-enter the market and take advantage of lower rates than we have seen in the last few months. So there you have it, the market predictions for 2024 for Southern California and San Diego. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. And also, if you like this video, please check out this one and comment below if you think that the housing market is going to crash or not. Thank you for watching.